Think about Pap and Remy. I think that is very unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? Because I like them too. Very unfortunate, but you know, we don't be knowing what folk be going through behind closed doors, so we don't know what really happened. I remember I spoke on that shit one time, but I don't know what really happened. You know what I'm saying? What made everybody move where they were moving. But I know about it, man. Like, shit's crazy. I know about this marriage shit is hard. But I know one thing, like that, you gotta have the right person. If you have the right person, it won't be so hard. It'll be like living life. Regular ups and downs. But you get with somebody that ain't right, but it's just gonna tear your up. And you gonna wish you ain't never did that shit. You probably, if you ain't strong enough, you probably ain't gonna never do it again. But I'm gonna do it again one day. I ain't doing no corporate.
Put it this way, if I was in your shoes, they would say, Kirk, you deserve that shit. That's the shit you did for shit. They would talk shit about me. And you know what? Dude, I love the fact they love you. Niggas love you, bro, because you did with a lot of...
Kirk Frost naturally jumped into the drama after Remy Ma accused Papoose of cheating on her with boxing champion Claressa Shields. And let me tell you, he came in strong. He stood firmly by Papoose and praised him for maintaining his composure while Remy allegedly played him dirty with other rappers. But Kirk didn't stop there. Oh no, he took it back. For those who might have missed this hot tea, let me catch you up. Remy is further accused of being toxic and attempting to play innocent, but in reality, she was the one who set Papoose up for the slander, despite being guilty of everything she's accusing him of. News of Remy Ma and Papoose's breakup broke last year, and soon after, there were rumors that Remy was seeing underground battle rapper E, the block captain who ran in the same circles as Papoose. But there's more. A few months later, Remy was revealed to have been involved in a polyamorous relationship with yet another rapper. This was terrible news for Remy, who was living her best life at the time. Papoose remained silent, accepted the loss, and moved on. But when Papoose eventually started dating someone else, Remy couldn't stand it any longer. A few days ago, Remy revealed in a shocking way that Papoose had cheated on her. Immediately, she shared a snapshot of a private conversation between Papoose and Claressa Shields, saying that Claressa had hung up the phone as soon as she heard Remy's voice, and accusing him of dozing off while in her home. As we all know, Remy Ma has established a reputation as a tough boss who isn't hesitant to step in and take charge, adding that, quote, "You're not the only one now." Although the next day, after Remy Ma logged on after a discussion under open discussion, on some toes, but this time she was arguing with someone more resilient than herself, and Claressa Shields quickly clapped back. How can a lady who has two boyfriends become upset with a man who has a girlfriend? Claressa answered with a brilliant remark, but she wasn't finished. She also nailed Remy with another quip. "Why in the world are you tagging me alone if I'm not the only one?" Claressa then stole items from Instagram to Twitter, where she posted, "It's insane that a 45-year-old lady would crash out like this and send phony texts. Stop it, that was some serious shade. I'm not a bee, and you may bully. You're angry and bitter, and you're making yourself look foolish." After remarking, "I'm not 45 yet, but you're 29, and I'll just say this. You're not aging like wine, honey." Remy kept it charming and told Claressa to tell your boyfriend to get gifts and flowers for you. He was with his C-girl this week, so he didn't even answer his phone. Then, after months of remaining silent, Papoose suddenly spoke up online and stated, "Sad to say, Remy Ma is a narcissist. She chose to cheat repeatedly now that I've moved on. She's playing the victim, requests for a divorce. She would like to utilize your social media influence, rather than respond to this like adults would." Papoose continued by explaining that he kept quiet for the sake of their daughter, but that he had to speak up after Remy kept disparaging him. He also posted a picture of Remy lounging by the Christmas tree with the caption, Last Christmas, I was at home with my daughter, and this is where Remy was. However, Papoose wasn't finished. He added, now that I've moved on, she's mad and making up lies. The last time I saw this chump, he was in the fetal position and everyone saw it. Damn. Papoose wasn't holding back when Remy called him out for moving on with his new girlfriend, and the internet went crazy. I told her we could divorce like adults, but she won't do that because I won't lie and say I didn't knock this chump out. I still have messages from her pleading with me to lie about the knockout, but who cares? Fans were accusing Remy of being toxic and saying that Papoose didn't deserve any of the drama she was creating. Just when it seemed like things couldn't get any worse, Kirk Frost arrived and not only offered support for Papoose, but also seriously disparaged her, accusing her of trying to play the innocent victim when she was actually responsible for everything.
So many women in here, and the women always talking bad about the guys. And then it's none of my business, but I get talked about all the time. And I'm just saying, if he went and visit, and his reward to me is bad, but this ain't my business, but I feel like, God damn, bro, I feel bad for him. You put it this way, if I was in your shoes, they would say, Kirk, you deserve that shit. They would talk shit about me, and you know what? Dude, I love the fact they love you. They love you, bro, because you did what a lot of people do. Seriously, love you that. That's you got a lot of respect for the street. I'm keeping it on it. Women, y'all have showed y'all in a very bad way. Okay, but it's the women too. That's what I'm saying. Y'all always do.
Social media, the women are riding with Papoose.
But even when I say shit was off for 12 months,
the only reason Remy isn't getting more criticism for portraying Papoose as the toxic one is because she's a woman. If the roles were reversed, that move was absolutely not Remy's style. I won't lie and say that I kind of agree with Kirk on this one. This issue would be even messier if Papoose were doing what Remy is doing, but hold on, it's not only Kirk Frost who had to comment. Lil Scrappy also had to weigh in, and you know that when he speaks, he doesn't hold back. So let's see what he had to say about all this drama.
I think that is very unfortunate, you know what I'm saying? Because I like them too. Very unfortunate, but you know, we don't be knowing what folk be going through behind closed doors, so we don't know what really happened. I remember I spoke on that shit one time, but I don't know what really happened. You know what I'm saying? What made everybody move the way they were moving. But I know about it, man. Like, shit's crazy. I know about this marriage shit's hard. But I know one thing, like that, you gotta have the right person. If you have the right person, it won't be so hard. It'll be like living life. Regular ups and downs, but you get with somebody that ain't right, but that shit's gonna tear your up. And you gonna wish you ain't never did that shit. You probably, if you ain't strong enough, you probably ain't gonna never do it again. But I'm gonna do it again one day.
If I'm being honest, I have to place the majority of the blame on Remy Ma because Papoose handled the entire situation like a true gentleman, but Remy couldn't stand to see him with someone else. At this point, it's obvious that a divorce needs to happen sooner rather than later. The truth is that marriages only work when both partners want to make it work. And now that it's obvious that this one has failed, she allowed her feelings to run wild and revealed his relationship with Claressa Shields. We only hope Remy signs the divorce papers and allows Papoose to move on with his life. Kirk Frost's remarks regarding Remy Ma. Attempting to play the innocent card caused fans to argue that Remy is coming across as a resentful person because she allowed Papoose to move on, embarrassed him in public, and now somehow he is wrong for getting a new girlfriend. People also brought up the fact that Remy cheated on him by having an affair with a battle rapper, and she is now upset that Papoose has advanced to a world level. Boxing champion, what do you think? Did Remy Ma treat Papoose fairly, or is there more to this story than the media? Some exes simply can't stand seeing their ex-partners happier after the breakup, and Remy Ma seems to be a prime example of what happens when a woman can't let go. She'll try to ruin someone else's image just to make herself feel better. Is giving double standards? Please share your thoughts in the comments section and remember to watch the next episode, as we have more tea in store for you. Is Remy really calling Papoose out for cheating while she was doing the same thing?